Hello there, it's Matteo. Let's get into the 2020 Famille Lançon Domaine de Solitude Côte du Rhône, which is from Chateau Neuf de Pape of the southern Rhone Valley. The Rhone Valley being one of my favorite wine-growing regions in all of the world, if not everyone's. It's important to understand that the Rhone River is a major lifeline in France and runs kind of down the backbone of the eastern side of France. It originates in the Vosges Mountains in the north and empties into the Mediterranean Sea at Marseille, or just west of Marseille in the south. And it's an incredibly fertile wine-growing region that produces some of the most unique and interesting wines in the world. It's divided into two regions, the northern Rhone and the southern Rhone. In the north, they use primarily Syrah as the red grape, and they will co-ferment it with two white grapes, usually Marsanne and Roussanne, which boosts the acidity to kind of cut through some of that strong-ass tannin that you get from Syrah and the big black fruit. And then in the south, they use a different technique for blending. They use Grenache as the primary grape, which is a softer, juicier grape, and then they support it with Syrah, which is a, as I said, stronger tannin, bigger black fruit grape. The most famous appellations in the Rhone, in the entire Rhone Valley in the north, would be Hermitage, which is incredibly difficult and expensive to get your hands on, and then Chateau Neuf de Pape, which is in the south, and we've seen a lot of interesting value coming out of Chateau Neuf de Pape that we haven't seen in the past recently. This wine is drinking, now that I'm sitting here kind of sniffing it and sipping on it a little bit, it's drinking like a rock star right now. And ideally this wine probably wouldn't be touched for another 3 years. But as of now, it's behaving pretty well. You could drink this through 2030. These wines are going to age pretty well. They do have a little bit softer characteristics than like a Northern Rhone Syrah, which you could age, like a Hermitage Syrah, you could age for 25 years and it would be fine. This is not quite as hardy. They use primarily their two blending grapes in the Southern Rhone are Grenache is the main powerhouse grape, and then they balance it with Syrah. But this one is made of 5 grapes. It's Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, Cinsault, which is another big Southern Rhone grape, and then a lesser known grape known as Cunoise. But your two big rock stars in this are going to be the Grenache and the Syrah. And on the nose, you get red and black fruit. I get red cherry, black cherry. There's currant. There's definitely like black currant. There's blossoms. Like there's purple flowers. And always a toasty cocoa note and a little bit of like black licorice and cinnamon from the French oak that they age it in. And on the palate, incredible soft juiciness from the Grenache, but it's balanced by those firm tannins that bite your cheeks from the Syrah. This is such an interesting rock star wine, and I can't tell you how much better it will be in 5 years. If you have any questions about this wine, post them in the comments here or DM me on Instagram, and I will see you out there in the etherverse. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.